Hello beautiful people, welcome back to another video. My name is Sherry and my channel is My Life as Sherry. And if you are new here, welcome. All right, you guys, if you enjoy lifestyle videos mixed in with a whole lot of laughter, a whole lot of fun, a little bit of makeup, some fashion, all of the things, then go ahead and subscribe to my channel. I would love to have you as part of my family and be in on all those things that we do up in here. All right, you guys, thank you so much for being here. Today is Thursday, May the 7th, and it is heading into Mother's Day weekend. So this video is going to be just me pampering myself a little bit. You guys are going to do my makeup with me. I'm going to show you some new items that I got in, just share that with you all. And we are going to be just talking about mothering and adulting and then parenting adult children. Okay, you guys, so we are going to just do a little sit down, do some makeup. You guys are going to do my makeup with me, and we are just going to enjoy this day. This video is going to be about us mommies, and even if you're not a mommy, y'all know if you're a woman, you are a mothering figure. You've mothered nieces and nephews or neighbors, friends, or friends' children. So let me go ahead and start out by saying Happy Mother's Day. Now, again, today is Thursday when I'm filming this, but this video should go live on Sunday, May 10th, which is Mother's Day. All right, you guys. So just to catch you guys up on what's going on with me, I did finish a semester. You guys, I talk about it all the time. I am in grad school going for the MBA, Master of Business Administration, and I take my classes online, and I just finished up a semester yesterday. I had 2 exams. The one that I didn't think I was going to do that great on, I did good. I did really good on. And the one I thought I was going to just ace, not so much. But anywho, I should pass both of those classes with a B. I got to look for my final grades. Also, just to take a little mental break because school has been schooling, y'all. It has really been hard, okay? Going back to school, I'm in my 50s. I've seen it done, though. I've seen people who, when I was in undergrad, back when I was like in my early 20s, there were students on campus or, you know, who were in their 60s. So it can be done, and I'm going to do it. But I must admit, it has been kind of tough, you guys. It's been kind of tough. But now that I'm getting into the groove of things, I think, you know, it's not going to be smooth sailing because this program is not easy, especially with me not coming from a business major background. My undergrad was in psychology, so, you know, it's really a big step. But anyway, I'm just experiencing the time and everything, you guys. I have a mirror right here so I can see how to do my makeup. So that's what I just turned on, if you guys saw the lighting change in here. But anywho, like I was saying, yeah, got that going on. So just finished. I said all of that to say this: I need a mental break. So we are heading to the beach tomorrow, which is Friday, and we'll be back Sunday on Mother's Day. And I will try to film while we're at the beach, y'all. It's really just for me to rest, but if I can get some content, I will. All right, you guys, so again, let's go ahead and get into this video because y'all know your girl can talk. Now, I do have me some coffee. Starting out my Mother's Day pampering. This is every day for me, though. My little cup of coffee that I reward myself with every day. This is, you know, something that I do and I enjoy it. So I do have some coffee, and I know it's after 12 afternoon, and I haven't had anything, no breakfast or anything. So I also have me some orange juice, guys. I got this orange juice to help keep my sugar up. I don't want my sugar to drop too low. But yeah, y'all ready to go ahead and get started with the makeup? Because that's what we're here for. Before we get started, let me put some on these dry lips, though. So I just have this Bath & Body Works Intense Hydration Lip Butter. And I'm going to be showing y'all some new stuff I got in. That's why I really wanted to do the makeup, because I just got in a little bit of new makeup. Nothing big. Some eyeshadow. I got some new blush in. I ordered some things. So should we get into the makeup first, or should I show y'all what I got first? Okay, so I think I'm going to go ahead and show you guys what I got, since I am going to show you some of the new makeup that I got. Let me go ahead and show you guys what I got in. So let's do a little unboxing. I'm looking at my phone, keeps going off. I have Spectrum internet, and it's a shortage, but it's okay. I'm just glad I don't have any schoolwork to do. I could still do it because I have like T-Mobile for my phone service. So T-Mobile's working fine. So if I needed to do any homework or anything important where I need the internet, I can just use the hotspot on my phone and just use my MacBook. Thank God for that. But yeah, let's go ahead and get into some of the new things that I got in, you guys. Just a couple of things. And let's move on so this video won't drag out, because we got a lot going on in this video, y'all. We got Mother's Day. We talking about mothering. We talking about parenting adult children, because I got to talk to y'all about that. But let's start with what I got in. Now, Macy's, I believe Macy's, some of the Macy's are going out of business. I'm not sure, but I love Macy's. Y'all know I love Macy's. Matter of fact, I got my little bag right here full of items that I got in a beauty. Y'all know I get the samples. A lot of the samples, I get the beauty and the fragrance samples from Macy's. I love getting those, y'all, because it's not a whole lot of money and you get to sample a whole lot of stuff, and those samples will last you, especially if you're using your other products and stuff. So I might pull out some of the things that I got from Macy's, because this is the Mother's Day edition video. So we talking about all the stuff me, which I always talk about anyway. But first up, y'all, I got in some shoes that said Will Pair or something like that. And these were on sale on the Macy's website, and they are just some nice pointy toe. Y'all, these boots are cute. They are so cute. Look at there. Y'all see that heel? It has the block heel. I love that. And I love how long they are, because most of my pants are wide leg. So with wide legs, you know, you need something pointy. So when it gets cool again, I got me some boots in. Y'all know spring and summer is the best time to find your boots on sale. So these were like, I think they were I know they were under 40. I believe they may have been around 30 bucks. Excuse me, on sale. But I got in these and I cannot wait to wear them, y'all. They are so cute and chic. And then I ordered, they had their UGG blankets on sale. And this got a little dust on it. I just pulled it out the box, y'all. And I got an UGG blanket. I'm not going to take this out. It's just a throw. And it was on sale, I think, for under 40 bucks. Y'all know those UGG throws can get really expensive, but it's really plush. And I love a throw. So, honey, anytime I can find one that's really nice, and then I can get it for a good price, I'm jumping on it. So I got that. And I think I got some other stuff from Macy's, y'all. And I think this might be some beauty stuff. But I also pulled out my little tub, my storage tub that I got, y'all. I got a little storage bin that's full of like beauty products. I already did a video on it. I think it was the Dollar Tree. I got a lot of Dollar Tree products, and I do use a lot of Dollar Tree products, and so far so good. I've been using the serums and everything. I haven't had any breakouts, you guys. My skin is looking good. You hear me? Good. This is with nothing on. Today I went ahead, and of course, you know, when I had my bath, I just went ahead and did my facial routine. Y'all know my routine. Cleanser, and then a toner, and then a serum and a moisturizer. And I usually do like something around my eyes, baby. Okay? All right, y'all. We're aging gracefully over here, okay? But yeah, so let me see if I can get my fan on, y'all, because I am burning up. So if y'all hear the fan, I'm sorry. Y'all know, your girl. I'm going to be sweating. But anywho, I'm getting off subject, y'all, off topic. Y'all know how I do. Let's see. This is something I got in. I think I might have ordered this from Macy's too. I know I ordered some more of the Soul Cuticles. This is the Snail Mucin and Turmeric Anti-Aging Mask. It has saffron stem cell extract, rice bran extract, and it's the Youthful Glow formula. So I got this for my face. Got that. And then I think I got one more thing in. What else did I order? Yeah, I think this is from Macy's also. I don't remember what this is. And it ain't been that long ago that I ordered it. I did. Okay. I didn't think I had ordered this. Evidently I did. So I got 2 of these, y'all. I did not realize I had ordered 2 of these. So this one, you know, I had ordered 1 single, and then I thought I canceled this right here. I got to go look at my credit card statement because I could have sworn I canceled this. That's probably why I didn't remember what I had ordered, y'all. But I got another mask, and this came in a set. They had a set, y'all, and I think it was a really good price. But like I said, I got to go and check my stuff because I thought I had canceled this because I looked at it and it was one price, and then when I went back, it was like it had shot up to like $60-something, I believe, and I wasn't paying that, so I gotta go check and see. But anyway, that came with the same cream that I just showed you guys, and then it came with the Ultra Snail Serum. It has 97.5% snail mucin, centella, and hyaluronic acid. And this is the nighttime serum Wake and Glow. This is also from Soul Cuticles. Y'all know that's the Korean beauty care. And then I got a multifunction all-in-one anti-aging snail repair cream. This has a whole lot of good stuff in it. I think I already used this one. I think I already got this one. I know I got one that I've been using and I was almost out. So that's why I went on Macy's to order some more. And then I showed y'all the serum, right? That's the nighttime serum. And then I got one more thing here. This is the snail eye cream. And I am so glad because I am about to run out of my eye cream that I've been using from Lancome. Y'all know I have problems saying it. It's the Lancom, might be an E in it. Lancome or Lancome. But this is the snail mucin centella vitamin C anti-aging anti-wrinkle formula. So I got some eye cream. I'll probably be using this the weekend, y'all. It's Mother's Day weekend. I finished out my semester. It's just a good time for you, girl. It's a good weekend, okay? And my husband has already given me my Mother's Day gift. He got me one of those. It's like a step. It's not a stepper, but you sit down and you put your feet on it, and it like, you know, you just move your feet. It goes your feet, takes your feet up and down. Dog, I cannot talk, y'all. I might show it to y'all, but it's just a stepper, but it's one of the ones that you just sit down and use it to help the circulation in your legs and stuff, because I'm always at a desk. I think 95% of my day, I am at a desk. Either I'm doing schoolwork or I'm doing business. So that was perfect because I was telling him how my legs were bothering me, and so yeah, he went and ordered it. I am so spoiled. I'm blessed. Y'all know I got my little cute coffee mug. This is one of my favorite coffee mugs. I done showed y'all this before. Coffee kind of strong this morning. I didn't put that much creamer in it because I got a new creamer. I think it's called Too Good and Co from Walmart. And baby, it's good, but you only need a little bit unless you want that light-skinned coffee. If you put, you know, a good little gulp in there, your coffee gonna be light-skinned. Now, if you like your coffee light-skinned, then that's a good creamer. But moving on, y'all. I also went in one of my favorite stores, Dollar General. Lord, y'all know I talk about Dollar General so much. And they had a sale on makeup. They had 50% off clearance, y'all. But anyway, y'all know I don't even hardly be doing lashes, but I picked up some lashes. I also picked up some new eyeshadow, because y'all, I've been just using like a neutral brown, but can y'all see that? I don't know if y'all picking up on the colors, but this is like a mauve, has like a purplish tint to them, each one. Now that glitter I won't be using, y'all. I doubt that. I doubt if I be using that. Just some stuff I picked up. This is just some lip tint. It's a little dark. I'm gonna try that. And I may try some of the new stuff today. Like, what is this? I picked up some powder foundation, y'all. This is some Maybelline. Like I said, all of this was on sale. This is Maybelline New York Super Stay 24 Hour. Y'all know in the summertime, I like doing powder instead of liquid foundation just because I sweat so bad. But I don't know if this is my color, guys, but I am going to try. I think it might work out because I'm putting on the Bobbi Brown today. And Bobbi Brown is a liquid. It's not hot today. It's actually really rainy. Just a dreary day. But honey, it just feels good to me because for one, I don't have no schoolwork. I am done. And y'all excuse me, I got tissue right here. My nose. God, my nose is, if it don't do nothing else, my nose is gonna run. All right, moving on, y'all. But anyway, like I said, Dollar General had just stuff on sale. I picked up a few sponges, a powder puff, and a little brush. This is a diamond kabuki brush. Let's see, anything else in here that I picked up worth showing y'all. I got me some more of my favorite skin tint. They even had the Maybelline skin tint sunscreen. They even had this on sale. So I definitely jumped on this because this is my color and this is the one I use. I like using this during the summertime. Anything else in here? I picked up a bunch of glosses. They had, let me see, who is this gloss by? This is LA Colors. Y'all know I use LA Colors makeup and do old school. This is a lipstick. I don't know if y'all can see that color. I haven't opened it up yet, but it's like, let me see if I can find the name. God knows I can't see this little writing, y'all. This is called Angelic. It's like a mauve, darker mauve. And moving on, I got some glosses. And again, all of this stuff was like super duper cheap. Y'all know LA Colors and stuff is not that expensive anyway. And I also, now this is what I really mainly wanted to show y'all. I did pick up a liquid soft matte blush. Now we might be using this today, y'all. I think we're gonna try this today, a new blush, because y'all know this is my go-to palette right here from LA Colors. And I love me some pink blush. So these are my two favorite colors right here. This one and this one. So I got that, but I think today we are going to try a new blush. So let me leave that out. And that's about it, y'all. There's some other stuff in here. Like I did pick up a couple more brushes. I picked up this Brow Day. Y'all, let me tell y'all something funny. Y'all know I don't mess with these brows, honey. Baby, they raggedy, okay? But the other day, I was just messing around because I like brows. I mean, I like seeing people do their brows. I like how the brows look when you got them snatched, honey. I love it. Me personally, I'm not like a big makeup girl, so you know, y'all know I'm in my 50s and I just started playing in makeup. But I picked up this, I think this is color tint. But anyway, the story is I tried to draw on some brows, y'all. I tried to like draw them and you know, practice on them, girl. Honey, they were looking so crazy. I was just laughing at myself. I was laughing. But I'm gonna practice though. I'm gonna practice on my brows because I'm gonna do it for y'all and I'm gonna do it for me. But got that. What else I picked up? This is just stuff. They had this Dove Even Tone deodorant. This is supposed to help like if you have dark underarms, which I don't, but you know, every now I got a little dark pigmentation up under my arms. But they had some Dove on clearance, y'all. I picked that up. And I think that's it for what I got in new that I wanted to share with you guys. And I got this 16 color eyeshadow palette from by LA Colors from Five Below. And it's been hard for me to open it. Hold on, y'all. Let me show y'all the colors because I usually just use like a earth tone brown. I got it. Brown eyeshadow, maybe like a goldish brown. But I did pick up some colors. Look at there, y'all. Now, probably won't be too many in here I will use, but there were a couple in here that I know I wanted to try. The pinks, the purples, the gold, the green. I'll try them just depending on how I'm feeling. But baby, if I don't like it, you know what to do. We can wipe it off. But yeah, I did pull out my stuff, y'all. All my stuff that I got, my beauty stuff, because I really need to start using it. And speaking of beauty stuff, y'all, I want a drawing from one of my favorite content creators at Monroe. Still, that girl can dress. She's so cool. And she has like, she get a lot of brand stuff from brands, and she shares it with her subscribers. And my name came up in the lottery and I won a box. So when that gets here, I am definitely going to share with you all what I won from Monroe in my beauty box. And baby, I know it's gonna be good because baby, she's top tier. The brands, she worked with the top tier brands and everything. But yeah. So y'all, I don't know if I'm going to have time to, well, I got time. Do y'all have time? I don't want to take up too much of y'all time. So I'm gonna go ahead and start with this makeup video. I mean, with this makeup. It's not a tutorial. So I'm just using the Bobbi Brown primer. Got a little bit of that on. And I'm gonna move fairly quickly so we can get through this. But y'all, like I was saying, it's Mother's Day weekend. And if you're watching this, it's probably Mother's Day or after. But, excuse me. Y'all, I have one child, okay? One son, And I talk about my grandbabies all the time. I mention my grandbabies all the time. But I didn't mention how I got them grandbabies and who gave me those grandbabies. So my son has 4 kids, 4 boys, right? And y'all, I love my son. He's my only child. But that boy, that man, he's a man now. Whew. Y'all, I don't know. I pray for him. I keep him in prayer every day, you know, because I don't know, it's time to be a man. You got 4 kids, okay? And I get on him, you know, because he needs to be making sure he's doing everything to make sure that those babies are okay. Like I told him, you can't be going out spending all your money on shoes and clothes and everything. You got these babies you need to be taking care of. I mean, you got to put them, you know, put them first. They're not lacking anything, but you need to step up a little bit more. And y'all, since he's been like 18, seemed like when he turned 18, that's when like all hell broke loose in them streets. Just so much, y'all. But you know, parenting adult children, you're gonna always be a parent. I mean, you know, you should always be a parent. I help out, do what I can, but now more so I look out for the grandbabies, right? And like I told him, I look out for the grandbabies because I want to, not because I have to. So you got to make sure that you're doing your part, okay? I mean, like, you know, I'll do what I can do. What I can do when I want to do it. When I want, the key word is want. Ooh. But y'all, that young man, y'all pray for your nephew because he need it. All right, y'all, because I'm getting ready to go in with, Lord, I dropped my Topic World way over there. This is my color corrector in orange. I think this is, this is LA Colors Conceal It. And it's the color corrector. So this is for the dark spots that I have, like my under eye dark spots. I have some hyperpigmentation on my cheeks, as you guys can see. So I'm gonna go in with this and just cover that up. Before I do any foundation or anything, I'm going to do my color corrector, y'all. So when y'all see me looking over here, I'm looking in my mirror. But I just put a few drops where the hyperpigmentation is, and also up under my eye. And I have the fan on, so it's gonna dry pretty good, pretty quick. But hope you guys can see that. Let me slide up, scoot up a little bit. So I think that's the only place I put this. And let me get a sponge. So I'm just letting it sit up there just for a few seconds so it can dry. Got all my little brushes in my little bag. Got my puff. So I do this, I do the color corrector, and then I'm gonna go in with my foundation. I already did my primer. And while that's drying up, y'all, and I'm looking for my brushes, I got some nails. Hey, I'm sure now I'm gonna put some nails on, because if y'all notice in my videos, I don't wear nails. Every now and then, I don't go get my nails done anymore. I used to keep my nails done, go to the shop, keep them done. Was going for so long, my nails were so long, y'all. My nails were like getting so long, but that was a long time ago, honey. I know I haven't had my nails done and I don't know when. If I go to the shop, it's just getting a manicure on my natural nails. I don't stop even going to get my feet done, because the last time I went and got my feet done, I got a toenail fungus. So yeah, no, got that cleared up and I ain't going back. So I'll do my own feet. But that, let me go ahead and smooth that out before. And I'm just using a puff, and I'm gonna just put that in because it's already drying up. So I'm just gonna cover up the hyperpigmentation with that, and it just smooths it out. So, you know, when I go put on my foundation, I'm gonna still put on some concealer too, but this right here just really helps correct the dark spots, because I noticed, like I said, y'all, I just really started doing makeup, and I noticed that sometimes even with the concealer, I could still see the dark pigmentation. I'm gonna put a little bit more on. So just putting a little bit more up under my eyes. I think it's okay on my cheeks. Let me go down a little bit more, just a little bit more. And it's LA Colors, y'all, so, you know. And usually what I've been doing is just putting on a little bit of powder after I do this, but just taking it. I got a piece of hair sticking up. Y'all didn't even tell me my hair was sticking up. My hair is growing too, y'all, and I have 4C hair, so it draws up. So it's already locked. Like, I have micro locks, so it's already locked, but it's like, I got some inches, y'all. That's my hair stretched out. So it's growing. I'm coming up on my 1-year lock anniversary, I think in July. So just a couple of months away. But yeah, y'all make sure y'all tell me what y'all got planned for Mother's Day. All right, so that is my color correct. And now I'm going to go in with just a little bit of powder. And this is the Black Radiance Loose Setting Powder. And I'm just gonna do the tiniest bit, y'all, just to set the color corrector so it won't, you know, it'll do okay. But just a little bit, not even that much, y'all. I'm gonna wipe that off and just dab it where I put the color corrector, and I just do it just like that, just to set that before I go in with my foundation. Just a little bit. I don't like a whole lot of powder because I really don't know how to use it yet. I'm new to this, so you know, I like my makeup when I finish it, and I've had a few compliments. So let's go in with the Bobbi Brown Weightless Skin Foundation. This is so good. Bobbi Brown has a new, now Bobbi Brown sold out to, I think, Estee Lauder. Okay, her makeup line, the Bobbi Brown collection, but she has a Jones Road collection coming out. And I tell y'all on another video, my first cousin, her name is Christy. She's a model and ambassador, and I've been following her on Instagram, so cannot wait, because the Bobbi Brown is really good on pigmented skin. So I cannot wait to see what Jones Road is about. And honey, the beats that I've been seeing on Instagram on my cousin looks good, so good. I cannot wait till that comes out. But anywho, you guys, I'm just gonna take a little bit of my foundation and just put a few drops on. This goes a long way too, and I got some on my thing, so I'm gonna go ahead and use it, y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and use it. I probably have too much on, but then I just take my brush and go in and put on my foundation. Get that good coverage. Don't forget that neck. That's part of your face. But y'all, my skin has been doing really good. I do my routine every day, my skincare routine. And like I said, I've been using Dollar Tree serums, Macy's. I use it all, honey. I use it all. And so far, it's been doing pretty good. No breakouts. Only time I get a breakout is when I eat chocolate. But honey, take care of yourself, honey. I am taking advantage. I mean, I try to take care of myself anyway, mentally, physically, spiritually. But honey, when it's Mother's Day, you know, you just put it at 2.0, honey. Where I get that from, honey? I got the girl name I watch. She's a good cook. What is her name? I even have her cookbook. But honey, she can say that thing for me, honey. But ladies, seriously, if you are a parent and you have adult children, and now my son loves me, I love him. We don't talk every day. We're not really close because you know, it just is what it is. But I'm gonna always that make sure that no matter what, I'm gonna tell him what I have on my mind. Now he's grown, he lives his life, but when I see something that ain't right, I'm gonna let him know. And getting a little chilly, and my nose getting stopped up, y'all, the fan. But that fans do that to me. But you know, I talk to him, and I talk to him real, y'all. He's in his 30. He'll be 32 this year in December. So, you know, he's a grown man. Grown. Good and grown. But, I don't know. It's just like, with the boys, it just seems like it takes him a little longer to get it. But I pray that, you know, he just gets it together and really buckle down and just get some goals set. And like I said, think about the boys. Because that's what it's about now, honey. It's not just you now. You got kids, baby. Y'all, I really can't see my makeup that good. Actually, in the camera, I can see a little better. But that is the foundation. And I'm not going out, you guys, so really just showing y'all what I do. And just to really, this part right here, this is what I normally do. Now I'm just going in with this is the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer. I use this one and I use this one. So y'all can see, this one is a little darker. This is more like my skin tone. So what I do is I go in with this one because your concealer is supposed to be a shade lighter than your skin tone and your foundation. So I go in with this one. And this is to highlight and for coverage. So I'm going to go up under my eye. I'm going to also go where I have this hyperpigmentation on my cheeks. And then I'm going to do my nose. Like that. And up here, y'all know, here and down here. Oh, that's a lot down there, y'all. All right, so got my concealer on, and then I'm going to just take my beauty blender. And I love this Bobbi Brown, y'all. I am in warm walnut is my color for the Bobbi Brown foundation. And when I was in New York, one of the girls, the consultants, she matched me up And that's where I got this from when hubby and I last year were in New York for our anniversary last year. So I got this from Macy's, New York. Y'all know the big, yeah, that Macy's, like 4 blocks. I didn't even go in the whole store. I think I stayed in one section that was like the beauty section off of the side where the Empire State Building is. From that side, I forgot what street, but the street that's facing the Empire State Building, that's the entrance I went in. And right there, baby, they had all the stuff. So I did get the makeup and the primer, and she tried it on me. So and I love it, y'all. It barely looked like it's there. It's barely there. But so just let my concealer sit for a little while. And like I said, and I was saying earlier in the video, like even if you don't have kids, you know, you're like a mother figure. You have either taken care of, you're a godmother. If you're an auntie, cousin, you know, you have been probably a mother role in somebody's life. So this is a happy Mother's Day to all the women who are watching my video. I appreciate you. You are beautiful. You are kind. You are worthy. You are graceful. And I love you for that. Be you, okay? And you know, every day, you guys, we are just bettering ourselves. I just love, like I said, I'm in my 50s. And I just love how, you know, I'm just evolving as a woman. As a mother, as a wife, as a grandmother, as a content creator, as a student, as a business owner. Y'all know we carry all them titles. We carry so many titles. But nothing comes before me being good to me. I don't care no matter what. I'm just going to be good to me, because how can I be good to or for anyone else if I'm not good to me first? I'm not getting ready to fake it. I'm sitting up here feeling bad, not feeling worthy, unworthy, and then I'm like hyping other people up. No. And that's another thing. Like with my son, I try to be like a really good role model. Even his dad, bless his soul, rest in peace. His dad passed away a few years ago, but his dad was in his life, you know, and we just tried to raise him the best that we could. We did the best that we could. And ultimately, y'all, that's what we do. And then once they're out there on their own, they have their own mind. They're making their own choices. And that even starts young. Like when they turn about 9, they pretty much gonna, you know, starting to, I can tell it with my grandson. Y'all know I have my grandson, my oldest grandson, and he's 9. And you know, at that age, they start more like, you know, you got to let them start being a little more independent, making decisions, choosing their friends, you know, so, you know, all of those things. But once they get out on their own, you know, it's only so much you can do. Like I said, you can just be a role model. I just keep banging into him, you know, that he is worthy of a really good life. And now that he has kids, he needs to make sure that they have a really good life. So let me go ahead and blend in this, y'all, but really pushing it in. You really got to blend it. I am Chelsea Janae, another one of my content creators. Looked at her makeup. Look, her makeup always looks so good, as well as so many other ladies that I watch up here. And if you're, you know, if you're up here watching me and you have a channel and I'm subscribed to your channel, and you know, I appreciate everything that I am learning from you guys, from makeup, just everything. Y'all women, y'all are just so, y'all just so good. Y'all so cool, man. Y'all are so cool. I'm telling you. I love y'all. Now, I didn't put any concealer over the top of my eye, which is a little hyperpigmented too, my eyelids. But I just take the excess concealer and blend it on my eyelids. So y'all, I am blending in this concealer. And then y'all know next I'm going to go in and set that, or bake it, or whatever they call it. Everybody doesn't bake. But I do go in. That's what I've been doing. So that's what I'm going to keep doing. So this is usually what I'm doing now. This is what I always do. And like I said, I just wanted to do it on camera with you guys because I have like some new eyeshadow and some new blush. So once I get this blended in. Oh, excuse me. I'm just going to go in and put that powder on. And then y'all, we are almost done. I'm going to do my blush, my eyeshadow. I forgot my eyeliner. I wonder if I got another eyeliner. Let me see if I got an eyeliner in here. What I do? Let me go there. I don't think I do. I use a specific eyeliner, y'all, and I love that eyeliner. And that's the only one, I think that's the only one I have. So I'm gonna have to go get it though. I'm gonna have to go get it. And y'all, I got so much stuff around me. I mean, I can't even get out. But I'm gonna go and get my eyeliner, and that's going to break up, like, if y'all can see, it just looks like, but once I put on the eyeliner, it breaks all this just paleness and oneness. It breaks it all up. All right, y'all. So I think I got my concealer blended in really good. Let me run and get my eyeliner, and I'll be right back. All right, y'all. I am back, and I done got stopped up from having that fan on me. I don't know what I was thinking. But y'all, I got my eyeliner, and this is it's a waterproof gel eyeliner, and I can't see the name on it, but it's just a gel eyeliner. I've been using this eyeliner for so long. I just love it. I love the way it goes on. So I just finished blending my concealer, and I looked in the mirror when I went in the bathroom in better light, and it looks good. I just should have put some color corrector on my mustache because I ain't shaving it. Not yet. I might go get it waxed. So I'm gonna go ahead and put on my eyeliner. Y'all, I have dry eyes, so my eyes start burning. And dry eyes it's really bad. But look, just the eyeliner, y'all. Just the eyeliner made such a difference. Broke it up. Are the gnats, let me ask y'all, are the gnats bad where y'all at too? Good grief, if it ain't the flies, it's the gnats, God. But I just seen one fly, that's why I just said it. But yep, ladies, it is just what we do. Mother's Day yesterday was my mom's birthday, y'all, May 6th. She would have been 75 years old. And my mom has some favorite. Now, since I have been growing up, my mom's birthday, she really celebrated her birthday. From the time when I was a little girl, I can remember parties. Baby, and I'm talking about parties, and you know, parties where the kids had to be there too. Cause no babysitter, everybody was bringing their kids too, so all the kids were in the back room, grown-ups were in the front playing all that music and everything. Like I said, my mama would have been 75, so y'all know I came up on the good stuff. So anyway, yesterday was her birthday, and I also had like I'm just getting my setting powder, y'all. Just doing a little bit. I don't like using a lot. But I had to finish my exams and stuff. And I'm just going in where I had put concealer. And like I was saying, I had all my tests and stuff that I had to finish. So I had school. So I really couldn't, like I woke up emotional. But I'm so glad that I had a lot of schoolwork to do because it kept it off of my mind. But very emotional when I first got up. But after I finished all my tests, my exams and everything, baby, it was about 9 o'clock last night. I got me a glass of wine and I cut on her favorite songs. Now she loves Champagne Life by Neo. She loves Next, Too Close. These are just a few of her favorite songs. She had plenty of them. And who is that? Is it Sybil that sings, "Don't make me over now that you know how I do"? I know, y'all, I can't carry a tune, but I played some of her favorite songs and sipped on my wine, and my husband, he got up and danced with me a couple of times. Well, one time. Then he started complaining about his leg was hurting, y'all. Godly. But yeah, so I did get to, do that in honor of her. Loved her. Like I said, she was gonna have a birthday party now. She was gonna have a party. And then the man that she was dating for so long in my childhood, his birthday was May 8th. Hers May 6th, his was May 8th. So they used to have a party together. And y'all, I'm talking about they had the party. All right, so yeah, so I always remember that, that's something she really enjoyed. She celebrated her birthday, if nothing else. And y'all, my battery is about to die. So I am going to go ahead and try to finish out before. As a matter of fact, let me just plug my camera up. I'll be right back, y'all. Hold on. All right, you guys, I'm back. I do have my camera plugged in, so I don't want it to overheat because it will do that. I'm using the Sony, I think it's the ZV-E10 or something like that. But anyway, y'all, when I left off, I was doing some powder and then I started sweating. So I'm just going in and pressing in some more powder where I wipe the sweat off at and where I'm looking a little bit oily. Now, oiliness is not my problem, but sweat is, so not too much. All right, y'all, so let's move on. And now I'm going to go in with just a little bit of, what do you call it under there? I get bronzer and, sculpting and contouring mixed up. But let me find my brush. Where my brush is at? I'm going in with this Black Radiance contour palette. And I think I just usually use this little brush right here. Nothing fancy, y'all. I don't even know where I got these brushes from. I don't have them for so long. And I am going to go in and just put a little bit of contouring just right here on my cheek line, my jawline. And it's really pigmented, y'all. So I just took some on the brush. Y'all see how dark that looks now? And I'm gonna just go in and just go up under here in my jawline. Just to break up the monotony of the foundation. I don't know how good y'all can see it on camera, but just a little bit. And then I can also go up here just to break up the monotony, y'all. So I'll do that. So just go up here. Y'all can probably see it, but that's the way I like it. Just to say I did it. But I'm sure it'll show up. It shows up. I don't want it to be too contrasty. But this is what we have so far. And then I am going to go ahead and go in with this new blush that I told y'all I wanted to try by Pro Cosmetics. Let me see. Do I want to do that first? Let me put in a little face powder. Loose face powder. Let me do this a little bit, y'all. And I use just a little bit. Y'all see how light it is? And I had some on the top. And I have this round powder brush. And I just get a little bit. It's barely there. But this is just to get the glow all over. And I'm just going to go and do this all over my face, y'all. This is just face powder. I really don't know what it's for, but I've been using it. And I think it's just to set everything in and just make your makeup pop and glow. And to take away any oil that has seeped through. That's what I believe it does. So I'm just going to do that. And just that little bit, y'all. Not a lot, because I don't want to look ghosty. So we got that. And now we're going to go in with the blush. And then, like, if I put on my powder and it's looking too, like, ghosty or like it's too much, I'll just go back in with my foundation brush and just lock everything in. All right. So I hope you guys have been enjoying this Mother's Day edition. I warmed my coffee up, too. When I was plugging in my camera, I warmed my coffee up. I don't like cold coffee unless it's iced coffee. Where were we at, y'all? Blush. So this is what it looks like. And let's just go in and do it, y'all. Oh, it's real pigmented. Look, y'all. So I ain't gonna do a lot. And I'm gonna just use my blush brush. I probably put on too much, y'all. What y'all think? Oh, maybe not enough. I love some blush now. And I'm gonna just go ahead and take it on up here. Because that's what I usually do. So I just take it a little bit up into my hairline. And up. And let me find my little broken. This is what I usually put my powder blush on with. So I'm gonna see if that'll work. It's going in. Oh, I like it. Look, y'all. That looks good. What color is this? Sangria. I like it, y'all. I like it. This is a liquid blush. Like I said, I usually do powder blush, but this is just how I dropped it in, dotted it in on. And this is with it blended in. I like it. And it's blending pretty good with this brush I'm using, y'all. And like I said, I take it up into my hairline. And y'all, my edges, I got some little baby hairs up there, but I'm trying to grow them. I don't know, a lot of women in my family just go thin right up in here. A lot of women I know, but all right, y'all, this is the new blush I wanted to try out with you guys. Yeah, I am getting ready to start closing out the video. But did I show y'all my nails? I might do some nails this weekend too, y'all. So I got my little electric nail drill that I ordered from Amazon or somewhere. And I got a few nails and they're press-ons. I think I was talking about earlier and I got off topic. Forgive me, y'all, but about going to the salon and getting my nails done. So I don't do that anymore, but I do press-ons sometimes and, you know, just do them at home. So I do have some. These are the choices I have. Now this uses glue. I have the French tip. I picked these up. They were on clearance. These are press-ons. I think I might do these. I like the Dalmatian look. So I may do mostly Dalmatian and maybe do one or two nails in the black. But I don't know if you guys can see that. But the black nails have like a white tip. I think that's going to look cute. I think these are the ones I'm going to do for the beach. I also have these right here. I have had these for a while. They're like a neutral and they have like a little design. I don't know if y'all can see the hearts on them. And then I have, now these right here, I've worn these before. These are press-ons as well, but they're a little long. So if I have to do any typing, I can't wear these. But I think I'm gonna I'll be out of school for a week before I go back. So I think I'm gonna put on some nails too to pamper myself. And let's go ahead and go in with, y'all, let me blend. I'm gonna blend this blush in just a little bit more with the Beauty Blender because it is very pigmented. But I like it, and I like this color, Sangria. Not too much, but, and then I'm going to go in with the new eyeshadow. And let's see what color I'm gonna use to match with my blush, y'all. It comes with this, but y'all know we ain't using that. No, we are not. I can do, I'll probably do one of these. Probably this one. It's just it'll blend it a little better. So I don't know. I think I'm gonna go with this one right here. This one, y'all, just to match with the blush. And like I said, we're not going anywhere today. So this is just me playing in makeup, just testing things out. So let's put that on. I can barely see it. I'm just going in all over my lid. I do the whole lid. That is cute. Can y'all see that? It looks good. I like that color. I think it goes good with my skin tone. Can y'all see that? It's looking good. Yeah, a little bit more. Yeah. Y'all, this is out of my comfort zone, but I like that. I like that blush too, y'all. I am just so giddy in this mirror. Yes, and I'm taking my makeup to the beach. I'm gonna do a face because it's gonna be like in the 70s. It's gonna be nice. I'm gonna have to get some footage for you guys. I'm gonna have to get some footage. All right, y'all, so I'm tying it up. I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna set it. I might set it, I don't know. But usually if I'm going to put setting spray, I probably won't because I'm not going out that I know of. I may run to the store or somewhere like that. But yeah, because I don't know, might get me some wine. But I will go in and I will go ahead and spray because I'm using this Great Lash by Maybelline. And I think it is waterproof. Yep, it is. It says it up there. But still, before I put on my mascara, I will go ahead and put on my setting spray because I just don't want it to smear just in case, even though it is waterproof. But I think I got everything, y'all. I didn't do any bronzer, but usually I would like bronze. I can put a little blush on my nose. So what was left on the blush brush, I'll just put a little bit on my nose just to give my nose a little color. But I would do like a bronzer or something like that. But yeah, I like this eyeshadow. I usually go for a neutral, but this I can really see. So, and for my lip, y'all, I just do a liner and I always do black. And I showed y'all that that new lip gloss I got. And it doesn't have to be perfect, so I'll line my lips. Let me go ahead and do my mascara. Now this is a long video. This is gonna be a long video. I don't know. After I edit though, I'll probably cut out a lot of it. Mascara. And I like this Maybelline mascara. I think I picked up some mascara that extends your lashes. I gotta look through my stuff, y'all. I cannot wait to get my beauty box from Monroe. Yeah, I know I'm gonna do a video. And then of course I get the bottom. All right, that's the mascara. And I think I'm going to use one of these new glosses that I got in, y'all. And I'll usually do like just a color, a matte lipstick or something like that, or just do a color lipstick. And then I just use it and then go in with the little gloss. But I'm gonna just see how this right here. This is called Rosylicious. And did I tell y'all what brand this is from? LA Colors. So I'm using this one. Let's see what this looking like. And I like blending my liner. So I go in with a heavy plump. And then if it gets like outside of my lip line, I can just wipe it off. I can take some tissue. I don't even have no tissue, but I'll just take tissue and just clean up any smudge and smear. So I'll go and do that. But this is like a matte. And I feel a little tingle. So this must be a plumper. Yep, it is. It's a plumper, y'all. It's a matte plumper. And then I am pretty sure. Do I have any gloss? I don't know if I have any gloss, but I can put on some of this. I got some gloss, but it's over there in my purse. I don't know. I might have it in here. I think I took the one I had in here. I took it out. But anyway, y'all, I would just go in with some gloss. And then I'm going to just use some of this lip butter. Yes, ma'am. A little smudge right there. But that is it, y'all. That's the makeup look. Thank you guys so much for joining me here today. Again, happy Mother's Day. If you're watching this on Mother's Day or after, happy belated Mother's Day. I appreciate you guys so much for being here, for listening to me talking about adulting and parenting an adult child. Let me know in the comments what you're doing for Mother's Day, if you have anything special planned. Share with me anything that you've experienced as a parent that makes you feel, you know, like you did what you were supposed to do, or maybe you could have done something different. A lot of things, and I've talked to my son about things I, probably could have done a whole lot different. When he was little, I was a workaholic, and so worked a lot, and then I was sick for a long time when he was little, like really sick. And but all in all, y'all, I did the best that I can do. So share with me some of your experiences if you want to. But thank you guys so much. If you like the content, don't forget to thumbs up the video. And if you are not a subscriber and you made it this far, again, go ahead and subscribe to the channel if you like these type of videos. I would love to have you as part of the family. But y'all, I'm going to go ahead and end out by saying what I usually try to say on the end of my videos, which is just some encouragement to make sure that you are good to you first. Because how can you be good to or for anyone else if you're not good to you first? All right, you guys, I love you, and I will see you all on the next video. And let me know what y'all think about the makeup, how the makeup came out. All right, and let me know if I should stick with these colors for the blush and the eyeshadow. All right, love you guys. See you in the next one. Bye. Let me take my hair down. Wait, y'all. Wait. Don't go yet. Let me take my hair out. All right, y'all. This is it. This is the finished look. Tell me what you guys think.